Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, December the 13th. Geez, Friday the 13th. One of the big challenges that many traders face is knowing how to find great levels to trade at, what we call support resistance levels, or Darko calls significant necklines. And in this video, I'm going to show you a very simple and easy way to do this. It's a technique I've used for many years. You'll find it very effective when used properly, all right? I really think this is going to be a very useful video for all of you, and I sure hope you like it. If so, I'd be very grateful for a thumbs up by hitting the like button. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Okay, let's take a look at this great technique for identifying strong levels of support and resistance. Today, what I want to do is show you how to use line charts for sniffing out really good levels of support resistance that you can use for actionable trading. And when you put this together with Darko's trading circle, it is really powerful. The problem with I see what a lot of people, traders make is that they get confused about what neckline do I use for drawing support resistance. Like there's necklines all over the place. You know, price comes up and, oh, is this a neckline here? What about, well, this maybe is this one, or what about this one right here, and what about in here and up here? And you know, they're all over the place. I mean, so how do you know which ones to use? So what I would say is this: first of all, get a trading bias. And this is a day trading template where we use the you know, monthly for just for the bigger picture, not for trading off of. And then we look at the weekly, daily, and we enter on the 1 hour chart. And when you look at the monthly chart on this pair, just as a big overall picture, it's still down because we've had this big drop down and we closed below here, so that's quite negative. But this is 2022, and since then we've been actually making higher lows, so we are starting to show a bit of a comeback. We'll see though. However, when you go to the weekly chart, what's happened is that after making these series of higher lows and higher highs, we actually had this big drop and rotated to the downside. This is our advanced market flow concept that we teach, that Darko teaches. That Darko came up with this back in November of 2017, and it's very powerful. A great way to determine trend. So if we say that we've rotated to the downside and we're looking more bearish than anything, we have to start finding levels that we want to sell at. Does that make sense? Okay, because that's our bias. And certainly you can counter trend trade, but I would really highly recommend that you don't do that until you get good at, you know, trading with the trend, which is an easier way to trade. And you know, yeah, you have to be patient, but it's the way to go. So now the question is, where do we look to sell? And what you can do, this is a weekly chart now, okay? So what we can do is we can turn this into a line chart. And most trading software, you can do this. This is TradingView, and that works really well. And what we're looking for is places on the chart where prices, these are, by the way, a line chart shows closing prices, which is exactly what we use for drawing our support resistance line. So it's really good. And if you zoom these out and look like this, I mean, what we want to find is levels on the chart. Well, there's a few things about it. We'd like to see where there's been multiple rejections at a certain level, okay, at the same level. It's good to see that it's been both a support and a resistance level, right? It's good to see that it's close to price, closer to where price is at right now. Well, you can see that this level here I've marked is close to price. And there was an impulsive move away from that level. Now, if we come up to here, do you see how this was support? Do you see how it was resistance before? So remember I said there's been multiple rejections here, and it's been support and resistance, and it reacted off of here. Went above a little bit here, but came back down, reacted here. By the way, I'll show you too, when you see these little levels like this, you say, well, price didn't actually touch the line. Actually, it did. It's the wicks, right? And in fact, I'm just going to zoom this out. Look at over here, where it touched it here and touched it here. So something's going on at that level. Let me show you right here. If you look at this level right here, when I put the candlestick chart back on, that's right here. It actually did touch the line. It's the wicks. Look at all the wicks that touched it in here, and the wicks that touched it here, and the wicks, you know, actually the body came down into here. So this is a very good level to watch for a reaction. Okay, so on the downside, where can I expect there to be support? It's the same thing. See how it touched it here, and here, and here, and here. I don't know if there was anything back here. Not so much. And these get very consumed after a while. That's why you want to see them that are closer to price. They haven't been consumed up and down. But the fact is it keeps reacting off of here. So if I put that back to a candlestick chart, you can see right here, breaks it there. And again, impulsive moves away. Like it hits here, it goes up pretty hard. See how price came down here? Look at this move up. That's really, really impulsive. That's a strong level. Okay? So let's now go down to our daily chart. Let's try to zero down and try to get this into an actual trade here. So on our daily chart, let's put the same line chart back on. These are the levels we got from the weekly chart. Okay? So put the daily chart line back on. And this is not such a great level here. Look how it's been chewed up quite a bit. It never really, was all that great. If I move my my cursor up a little tiny bit, though, you can see that there was actually a lot of touches at this level up in here. So let me just move this up a little tiny bit, right in around here. Just look around. Just look across from your. Let me just get this set right on here like this. Put it there. You see how we've had a touch here and here and here and probably a wick in here and probably definitely here. Let's put this down into a candlestick chart. Oh yeah, see how the wick touched it here and here, and look at this. See how you can find these levels just by finding that real good confluence. Look what happened. Price rallied up. This is a daily chart now. What's this? That's an ACAT trade right there, folks. Okay? And that's a really, really good example, actually, because we have the criteria for getting filled on an ACAT was met properly right here, and so far it's been a profitable trade. If I show you on the hourly chart, our entry would be up in here somewhere. I don't have it exactly in front of me, but and this, with a higher high stop and away it goes. So I just wanted to point that out. And by the way, if price comes down, so if we're going to stay with the trend. What you want to look is, okay, where can you expect there to be some kind of support on this pair? And again, you do the same thing. You put the candlestick chart, the line chart back on here, and you look up. This is an obvious level here, and you can see that price reacted at that. I don't know if there's a wick down here or not. Let's have a little look here. I'm just doing this live right now. So this is the weekly chart, by the way, down here, the weekly level. Let's see if there's a level right here. Because I don't know if there was, oh yeah, so it touched it quite a bit back into here. Let's put the candlestick chart back on. Well, look at that. It touched it right there. See, so we can, I would watch this level as an opposing level. And this is all trade management, okay? Even, I mean, this is all hindsight I'm showing you here right now. I'm just letting you know that if you use these line charts in this way, they can be very, very powerful, and put them together with Darko's trading circle, you've got yourself a really good way to trade. And so if you're having a struggle, trying to figure out where the heck, is there a support resistance level or what we call a significant neckline, try the line chart. It just works on any time frame combinations, any trading style. You want to be a scalper or a position trader, whatever it is, you can use this same technique. All right. If any questions, I would be happy to answer. Thanks so much. So what did you think? Go ahead and try this on other currency pairs, and you should be able to find some very, very good levels to trade at. Remember, the best levels should have multiple rejections. They should be both support and resistance. There should be an impulsive move away from the level, and it's best that the level is closest to current price. All right, give it a try. Thanks again for watching these videos. We really appreciate it, and hope you all have a great weekend and trading week ahead. Take care.